Starting a YouTube channel is very simple. Why? Because it costs $0 to enter, but not everybody will end up being a successful YouTuber. There are some key factors to consider when starting a YouTube channel, and today I will show you the number one, which is selecting the right name for your channel. So today's video I will take you through how to pick the best name which suits your channel. As a beginner, without wasting much of your time, click on the like button, subscribe to join the community for free. Let's proceed with today's video. Before you pick your channel name, you must consider the videos that you'll be uploading. So picking the right channel name, the first thing that you have to consider, the name must relate to your videos or the channel. If your niche is about finance, if your niche is about fitness, if your niche is about health, make sure you pick a name that relates to what you are about to produce. Okay, so make sure your channel name goes with your content. This is one key factor to consider when picking the right name for your channel. Simple. Let's move on to tip number 2. Tip number 2, make sure your channel name is memorable. You see, we will be telling people to go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, and guess what? You meet this your friend, you tell him or her, go on YouTube because now I'm a YouTuber, so go and subscribe to my channel. And your friend will go on YouTube, and at that moment your channel name he or she can't remember. So picking the right channel name, make sure people can remember easy, so that whenever they are searching for your channel, it will be easy for them. So consider this when picking the right name for your channel. Let's move on to tip number 3. Okay, so tip number 3, when picking the right name for your channel, make sure it is easy to spell. Why? Because if you choose a name that people can't even spell and you ask them to go and subscribe to your channel, they will end up confusing with the spellings. Picking a channel name that people can spell easy, when spelling your channel name, people should be able to spell your channel name whenever they are searching for it. Simple. Let's move on to the next tip. Okay, the next tip that you have to consider when picking a name for your channel, stand out from the lot. Why am I saying stand out from the lot? Before you start a YouTube channel, if you have a brand, a nickname, there might be that somebody is also having the same name on YouTube. If you decide to pick your nickname without making research, you end up directing your friends to go and subscribe to a channel which is already in the YouTube system. So make sure you come out with names or any name that will make you stand out from the other channels out there. So watch the video till the end and I will show you the trick, what I consider when picking a name for my channel. Let's move on to the next tip. The next tip that you have to consider when picking the name for your channel is making sure that the spellings, all the letters are capitalized. Okay, when you choose to use small letters for your channel name and people who are not able to identify letters, they will be confused. But when you make everything capital letters, it makes them easily to read or mention your channel name. Make sure you make everything capital letters when naming your channel. That's something that you have to consider when writing your channel name. So now guys, I have given you the tips that you can use when picking your channel name. So guys, I want to share my tips with you, how I pick channel name using what I told you. So let's move on. Okay, so let me show you practical way how I pick my channel name using the tips that I mentioned earlier. If I want to pick a channel name, what I mostly do, I pick a full day and lock myself in my room, off everything, my phones, my TV, everything will be off, and the whole day I will be doing brainstorming. With brainstorming, any name that comes into my head which relate to my niche, I will write that name down. So I will do that and I will get at least 20 channel names. And I'll get at least 20 channel names. After that, what I will do, I start using the first step, making it memorable. So I go through the 20 names. If you are difficult to remember, I just cancel you out. Then the next thing that I follow, checking the spellings. If this channel name will be difficult for people to spell, when I ask them to go and subscribe, I will also take that name out. Then I move on to YouTube. On YouTube, all that I want to check is that the names that I'm picking, there is no existing channel with that name. So if I pick the first name, I search. If that name is already a channel, I will just do away with that name. So I will do that until I see that this name, there's no channel there, because I want to stand out when people search my channel name. So I will do that. And now, after getting the name which is not already in the YouTube search engine, then I will pick that name. After that, I make sure that name fits my brand. Everything that I'm about to produce, that name must fit to my content. So I will follow the step that I showed you, making sure it is easy to spell, capitalizing the letters when writing the channel name. Let me say this: if that name is even on YouTube and I want to use that name, I will either go by a phrase like table with Speezy instead of Speezy, because I still want to use the Speezy. So I will go with a phrase, table with Speezy or time with Speezy. You get it? Because I still want to use the Speezy. If you type Speezy, somebody will be in the game already as a channel. So I want my channel to stand out. So I will go by God's Eye on the Beat, table One Love Music. Okay? So most of the times I normally pick the phrase instead of one word. This is what I do. So I want you to follow this when picking the right channel name, and you will see that whenever you mention your channel name, people can relate easy. Mimi Sketchings, Abner Sketchings, Time with Speezy, Table with Speezy, Mr. Beast. You see, all these names make them stand out. Mr. Beast, Think Media, it makes the channel stand out. So make sure you pick a channel name that will separate you from the lot. Consider these tips when picking your channel name, and you will grow on YouTube. If you like this content, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Why must you subscribe? Over here I take you through financial freedom, building wealth step by step. No fake lies, no scamming, real proof. The goal is to build 3 things: 1, financial freedom; 2, time freedom; and 3, locational freedom. If you want to grow on YouTube, watch this video that will pop up on the screen, where I take you through everything that you have to know as a beginner. People started and we ended up doing those mistakes. So I have taken my time to shoot that video for you. Go and watch that video till the end, and your channel will be monetized. Simple like that. After this, the link is in the description box. Click on that video and watch. I don't want you to go through what I passed through. Go and watch the video. Come for more content. Let's build work together. You can call me Speezy, Table with Speezy, the money preacher. Yes, and I like it and I want it, and you also have to get it. It is all about success. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.